Hello, Jason from Wooley Brothers. This is Joel from JND SEO. And I talked to you briefly today and I told you I'd send you this video over. So I'm going to show you 3 ways that you can beat your competition online. And I don't want to waste your time, Jason. I don't want to waste mine. So I'm going to make this as quick as possible. And if at the end of the video you guys want to hear more information, then let's set up a 10-minute phone call. If not, no problem at all. Take the free tips that I'm going to give you today in this video and you guys could apply them to your site. Alright, so first things first, let's talk about some content. So I'm on your page, as you can see, and I'm on your home page, and I'm really looking to count the words on it, or at least roughly. What I'm really looking at, this is going to sound crazy, but I want 1,500 words of content, which is a lot, right? But the reason why is Google will actually come through and count all these. They'll kind of scroll through your page. They're looking for everything. They're going to kind of analyze it all. And they're going to rank your page, and based on how many words you have, that's a huge help. So yeah, looking at this, you guys have you have some in the About Us section. I'm going to go ahead and say you probably have 200 to 300 words of content. Ideally, you want to have 1,500, like we talked about. And let me tell you one little secret: 99.9% of businesses do not have 1,500. So imagine how much you'll stand out and how much actually you'll be harder to beat after you have that. But hey, the bigger reason why we really do want that content. There's 2 reasons, but the other one is that the more content you have, the more keywords and keyword phrases you can put into that content. So as an example, I've used roofing Kissimmee, Florida, all right? And so if we look at that, and this is actually interesting because normally you have ads at the top, right? But this one doesn't have any. But yeah, so this keyword is one that a new customer would be searching, right? They don't know of a company, so they're going to just type one in and try to find one. So first thing we see here, Map Pack, right? This is the map section. Top 3 companies are going to show up here in this little preview screen. And this is all based on citations. And that's just when you have your business name, address, and phone number all listed together into a directory site such as Yelp, Yellow Pages, and Home Advisor, to name a few. There's many more. Next up, we have our organic section. This is where the companies start to show up based on their ranking to our keyword, which is roofing Kissimmee, Florida. So, number 1, Better Business Bureau. Number 2, Home Advisor. Number 3, Yelp. And yes, all 3 of those are directories. Number 4 is Castle Roofing, and number 5 is Affordable Roofing. So what I want to do next, right, and just one little note, there's 10 results that show up per page in the organic section. So I took your website, wooleybrothers.com, and plugged it into a program I use called Ahrefs. First thing we're going to notice, you guys have used your headers here. We have roofing specialist, we have your business name, and we have Central Florida location, right? Think of the internet as a popularity contest, and basically it is. So whoever has the most votes, they're going to get the most attention. In this case, what we want, views and visitors, right? So 9 domains or referring domains. That's like having 9 websites online, right? And those essentially just websites that have links on them. And when people click those links, it's going to bring them back to your page. So the 9 referring domains that we're showing are bringing you back 16 links to your page. All right. And you guys have 12 keywords that you can be found for. And these are like what we put into ours, right? We put roofing Kissimmee, Florida, right? Or FL. These are what really drive the traffic to your site. And your 12 keywords are actually bringing you 6 visitors to your site per month. This is on a per month basis. So you're probably thinking 6 doesn't sound like a big number. So let's see why, right? Let's see what's going on. First thing we find is your business name, right? And actually, I believe that's spelled incorrectly. Here's the correct version. And honestly, sometimes the incorrect version is more popular than the correct one. So as we see, 150 people do search it just like this. And you guys are in the 8th position. Remember, top 10 make the first page. So you're on the first page. Great job. That's step 1. Get on the first page. Next up, get in the top 5. And the reason why is because if you have your name like this, right? People are searching you by name. They know who you are. They know probably what you do. So these are your referrals and repeat customers. They might be people who saw your signs, saw your trucks, couldn't write the number down, they were driving or something. They looked you up in Google, and here you are. They need to find you. That's business you should have. They're looking for you, right? But you also want to bring in new customers. So then we have this one. This is a great one. Roofing companies, Kissimmee, Florida, right? 50 people do search it. And you guys are number 45 for that one. So if you do the math, right, 10 per page, that puts you in the middle of page 5. And I got to be honest with you, people don't go off page 1 for the most part. If you're like 11 or 12 and at the top of page 2, they might find you, especially if they're looking for your name because it might be more determined. But people, unfortunately, do not go to page 5, 4, 3, 2. That's about it. They really just go to 1. Look at the top 10, and then they pick 1 from there. All right, so what I want to do, though, is just go over here to one of your comparisons here. Castle Roofing, they're one of the top results in the area. And let's check their site out, right? They don't actually have any headers, which they definitely should because that helps you get found by Google. But they have 54 referring domains, sending them 140 links back to their page. Over 1,000 organic keywords, 1,400. These are driving the 333 visitors to their site per month. So a huge amount of visitors, right? Let's just double check, make sure they're the right kind of visitors because sometimes you get the wrong kind. First thing we see, Castle Roofing, their business name, 900 people do search it. I think that's because they're not the only Castle Roofing in the U.S. I know that there's also some other ones. But they are ranked number 3 for that, so they're going to get a good chunk of that traffic, probably about a sixth of it or so. Okay, next up, repair hole in roof. Not the best one. Also, it's a national term. That means it's anywhere in the U.S. they can put that in. It's not specific to Florida or Orlando or Kissimmee or anywhere, right? So roof replacement, Orlando, this is a good one. This is a really good one. 150 people do searches, so it's got big volume. And they're number 2 for that one, so they're going to get a good chunk of that traffic. Another version of their name, and let's see. There's a good one. Roof Leak Repair Orlando, 100, number 4. All right, so I think you guys kind of get the idea that if you just scroll down here, they're in the top 5 for all of these. And a few of them aren't the best. Like I said, there's a couple national terms in there. But for the most part, top 5 for a lot of good terms too. That's going to get you a lot of traffic. So guys, let me ask you the golden question now. What would you do with an extra 1 to 200 visitors to your site? Right? Because right now you're getting, how many did we say you had? Was it 20? Oh, my page doesn't want to load here. Was it 20 people? Imagine having 10 times that. You get, how many more estimates would that turn into? How many more jobs would you land? If you guys want to hear more information, 10 minutes on the phone is all I ask. If not, take the free tips I gave you guys. And for all the free tips, all I really do ask is some feedback. So I'm going to call you guys and just check in. All I ask is for what you guys thought of the video. Thank you guys for watching. I really do appreciate it. Have a great day.